Hi, Mr. Kelly. Today I'm going to be talking to you about go-karts. You may ask yourself, what is a go-kart? A go-kart is a small four-wheel vehicle that comes in all shapes and sizes. For example, my go-kart is small and low, but others are big and high. And what I mean by low and high are the right height, and that means how far they are off the ground. So my go-kart is low to the ground, but others can be high. The first go-kart was designed in a garage in Los Angeles in 1956. They are illegal unless you add the needed parts, or necessary parts. So go-karts are illegal. They are actually legal to drive on private land or on public land with a permit. But if you do not have that permit or the necessary parts, you can receive a fine or your go-kart could be taken away from you. There are also many engine regulations that the go-kart must fill. It must get a green sticker to ride or a red sticker for limited riding, which is decided by the California Air Resource Board. Well, for California. Some of the parts needed to make a go-kart street legal are seatbelt, windshield wipers, fog lights, brake lights, side mirrors, and rear view mirrors. Do go-karts affect us? Go-karts can affect us in many ways. For example, they put out the same type of fumes that car engines do, which is bad for the environment. They're also dangerous, and if something breaks on it while riding, you can hurt someone else, damage property, or hurt yourself. They're also loud, which can disturb the public, and like I said earlier, is one of the reasons you might get pulled over. What is a race kart? This is the type of kart that I actually have. I know I've talked about, in my essay, I talked about the different types of karts, but because I have a race kart, I will focus on this. These karts are lower to the ground and usually have a high-powered engine. And these are actually the karts that get kids from NASCAR, Formula 1, and tour car racing started, and once they get good enough, they get noticed and they get sponsors and they go up, and blah blah blah. So lastly, I'm going to talk about the parts. So what parts are on a go-kart? Just like our car, a go-kart has brakes, wheels, tires, an engine, steering wheel, seat. So you may ask yourself, what's so different from a car from a go-kart? For example, a car is not this low. It also doesn't have a brake setup like this. It doesn't have an open engine. It doesn't have a flag. It doesn't have a speed limit sign. Give me 1 second. It doesn't have a speed limit sign. It doesn't have an open axle. It doesn't have a centrifugal clutch, a chain, or a sprocket. Part of my exit project, I'm gonna take a video of me starting it up for you. Hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed my presentation about go-karts, and I hope you learned a few things about them. Thanks for listening.